Pass me the mic, Dramos.
Hey, good morning, USA. Pass me the mic, Dramos.
Good morning, Angela Yee.
Hey, good morning, DJ Emmy.
Charlamagne the God is out, and it's Friday.
What a beautiful day.
Yes, it's amazing today. Now, shout to Meek Mill. Drop a bomb for Meek Mill. Meek Mill released his album last night at midnight. It's called Championship or Champions. Which one is it called? I don't know.
Championship?
Yes, the album, hands down, amazing. I'm listening to it all night. I'm listening to it all morning. And I am truly impressed with Meek Mill's album.
Championship.
Yes. I mean, the beats he picked, the artists that are on it, the subject matter. It's one of those albums that give you inspiration. It reminds me of one of those when I first used to get a Jay-Z album and it made you feel like you wanted to do more with your life. Like when you listen to this Meek Mill album, it makes you want to, he's not just talking about the cars, the jewelry and all that stuff. He's talking about inspiration and doing better, being better, investing your money, standing on something. Like,
sounds
it's
like
an
growth.
Amazing album. It absolutely positively growth. There's so many dope joints on that album and it goes from every different angle. Like, you know, it goes from the streets to he got a joint with Ella May that's dope. He got a joint with Cardi B that's dope. He got joints like that club feeling. If you want to be in the gym and you want to motivate yourself to do better in the gym, he has those joints. It's an amazing album. I made sure I seen everybody posting about Meek's album earlier in the day, and I said I want to listen to it first. I want to ride in the car by myself. I pulled out a nice car today, and Meek had me do like 90 miles an hour on the way here. So if I passed you on the highway, it was Meek Mill's fault. It was one of those albums.
If I passed you on the highway, it was Meek Mill's fault.
That's right.
Yes.
I was doing like 90 this morning. So shout to Meek Mill. Shout to the Dream Chasers. Shout to Coon. I mean, you guys put together a hell of an album. I don't want to oversell it because I want you guys to download it. I want you guys to buy it. I want you guys to stream it. It's an amazing, amazing album. So congratulations. Drop another bomb for Meek Mill, man. We're going to be playing cuts all morning. I don't know if we got approval, but we're going to be playing cuts all morning.
Put it in the mix?
Yeah, no. We're going to be playing it all morning.
Okay.
Now, last night we were at the Barclays. Yeah,
shout out to my guy Maurice Dennett. We were out there, and they're doing this whole new diversity and inclusion thing at the Barclays. So we're going to be doing a lot more things there with the Nets and with events at the Barclays. Yes. By the way, Michelle Obama's going to be at the Barclays this weekend.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm excited about that one.
I'm kind of sad. Last night I had to take my son to the airport. He's in Orlando for the next 8 days. I've been telling you guys, his Pop Warner team made it to the playoffs, made it to the championship game, which is out in Orlando. And so did the cheerleaders. So yesterday I had to put him on a flight. So I called him this morning at 4 o'clock, and he's out of breath. I'm like, what are you out of breath for? He was like, Dad, all we doing is just playing pranks on each other. I said, man, don't get in trouble. Don't get in trouble.
So Logan stayed up all night?
I don't know what they're doing. He was like, we just hit somebody in the head with a sock full of powder. I don't know what they're doing.
Wow.
But I just hope nobody gets arrested. All right, but let's get the show cracking. Trey Songz will be joining us this morning.
Yes, he put out 2 projects on his birthday a couple days ago, 11 and 28. Mm-hmm. Clearly his birthday was November 28th. And he has a movie out today, Blood Brother.
Right. Also, David Johns will be joining us. He's the executive director of National Black Justice Coalition. Today is World AIDS Day.
Tomorrow's World AIDS Day.
Tomorrow's World AIDS Day. So
and tomorrow we're actually going to be doing free HIV testing at our juice bar, Juices for Life in Brooklyn.
Give them the location.
277 Malcolm X Boulevard in Brooklyn.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get the show cracking. We got front page news. What are we talking about?
Well, all right, I don't even want to talk about Donald Trump. Let's talk about this Alabama mall shooting suspect who just got arrested.
Okay, all right. Well, we're going to start the show off with some Meek Mill. Let's get it right on. Let's get it cracking. This will get you up, open your eyes, take the crust out your eyes. This is one of them joints that's going to get you motivated. We're playing intro, right? Mm-hmm. This is the intro. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Turn the cameras off, please.
I just did 100 push-ups. I'm about to do 100 burpees and 300 sit-ups.
Just like you were shooting free throws with your arms closed at the Barclays yesterday?
All that. Yes, it's Friday morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. That was off Meek Mill's album that came out last night. Championship. That's the intro. Make sure you go get it. All right, now let's get into some front page news. What are we talking about, Yee?
Well, 1 week after police say that they killed an Alabama mall shooting suspect. Remember, they said that at first, then they changed their narrative and said that he wasn't the shooter.
Correct.
Then they said he was brandishing a gun. Then they said he was just holding a gun. Well, they have finally arrested the real assailant. That's what they say. Aaron Martez Daquan Brown, who's 20 years old, was arrested yesterday at a relative's house in Fairburn, Georgia. He's facing 1 count of attempted murder in that Thanksgiving night shooting that happened at River Chase Galleria Mall. Now, the only thing with this situation is that the police did end up killing an innocent man, a Mantic Bradford Jr., and they still have to investigate what could have happened. Some people are saying it's a racial profiling because they saw a black man and just shot and killed him. So we don't know exactly what the story with that part is. What we do know is they say they did find Brown, and he's facing that charge of attempted murder. A 12-year-old girl was also hit by a stray bullet, as well as 18-year-old Brian Xavier Wilson. They said there are going to be additional charges as the investigation progresses.
You know, with all this gun violence, I've been trying to think, like, how can we stop gun violence? How can we slow gun violence down? Do we just ban guns in the whole USA like some of these other countries? Do we allow people to have their gun licenses to protect themselves? I don't know what to do, man.
I think there just needs to be stricter gun laws, and people should not be able to get permits or licenses to get a gun unless they undergo some rigorous, background checks and social media checks and see what type of comments are they leaving.
But you know what it is?
They make it a lot more difficult.
That's not the problem. The problem is like, I can legally go buy a gun at $300,
and they need to make it harder for people to have access to those guns. And if you can't get a permit to do it, you shouldn't be able to legally go buy it if there's some type of anything in your background that shows you shouldn't.
But this is the thing. Then I can just say, okay, I'm broke. I say, all right, I can sell that gun that I just paid $300 for. I can sell it for $1,000 or sell it for $1,200 and then make a report and say it was stolen. Like, that's how a lot of the guns are getting on the streets. People are buying legal guns, saying they're stolen and selling them. Like, we got to stop it, slow it down somehow.
Yeah, it's really sad. All right, now let's talk about Donald Trump. And Michael Cohen. If you guys are following this whole story, Michael Cohen is Donald Trump's former attorney, and he's admitting that he did lie previously. He made statements to be consistent with Donald Trump's political messaging and out of loyalty to him. And this is not looking good. He's talking about a proposed Trump Tower project in Moscow, which, during the time that Donald Trump was running for president, he was in the midst of trying to do some business dealings with Russia. And of course, as you all know, they're saying that Moscow, Russia interfered to help him in the election. So this all looks pretty bad. Now, Donald Trump has responded, of course, by saying that Michael Cohen is a weak person. He said he was convicted with a fairly long-term sentence for things unrelated to the Trump organization. What he's trying to do is get a reduced sentence. Only thing is that Cohen hasn't been sentenced in either case, and the charges to which he pleaded guilty included information about his reimbursement by the Trump organization. So everything Donald Trump said, as usual, is not even true.
I'm just tired of talking about Donald Trump. I ain't gonna front. Like, can we talk? Like, Meek Mill's album just came out. Can we not talk about Donald Trump
Well, it's just
anymore?
headline news, so I want to make sure you guys know what's going on with Michael Cohen and why it's important. Previously, Michael Cohen said he would take a bullet for Donald Trump.
I hope they both trip and stump their big toe. Like, I just don't want to talk about Trump no more. It's Friday, damn it! All right, well, that's front page news. Now, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent, hit us up right now. Maybe you had a bad night or bad morning, or maybe you feel blessed.
Today's
and
payday,
want to spread some positivity.
great.
Or maybe your coworker said they're paying for breakfast for everybody.
That's right. Listen, today's payday, and so I didn't realize that we had so many people up here, but I did agree to buy everybody breakfast this morning.
I love that. All right. Well, tell her.
But I didn't want them to announce it.
I want the big water, not even the small. I usually get the medium-sized water.
I don't like
Give
the
me
fact.
The big water.
I don't like the fact that I said I would pay for breakfast and people are getting things they normally wouldn't get.
Give me the big juice. All right. Well, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Whether you're mad or blessed.
So you better have the same energy.
We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
What up, Trav?
Yo.
Hi, Boo.
What's going on, Trav?
Listen, drop one of the clues bomb for Philadelphia. Drop one of the clues bomb for Meek Mill. We out here. We is out here. Go get your Dickie suit. Get you a cheese steak. Go stand in the corner and bump that Meek Mill.
I ain't mad at you.
Let me take a look at Trav's page. I want to see if he posted it too.
I might grow a beard for the weekend, man. Meek Mill.
Hold on now, he not J. Cole. I
you didn't even post it. Don't be coming up here dropping bombs in.
Meek
You
Mill
from
album's
Philly?
crazy.
You didn't even post Meek Mill's album?
Listen, I heard the first 7 songs so far. So I just got to finish it.
Wait, now, how did you call up here all excited like it was the album of the year? You from Philly?
Album is dope.
And now we find out you didn't even post it?
I didn't post it yet, no.
Post it now. The album is amazing. I really love it. I was driving, speeding to work. It felt good. I'm proud of Meek, man. He put together a masterpiece. I love this album.
I just want to say, Trav has posted J. Cole, Young Thug, Jaden Smith, okay? Why no Meek Mill? You from Philly?
I do want to say though, the only thing I'm mad at, is that he took a picture of J. Cole about 2 months ago in the studio with J. Cole, and I just knew that J. Cole was going to be in his album. Like, I just knew J. Cole was going to be on his album. And he's not. So that's kind of like making me mad.
What song? You only heard 7 songs. On the 9th song, J. Cole is there.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
I already went through the track list.
All right, he said I went through the track
first
list.
thing I did was Google if J. Cole's on his album.
No, he's not. But the album's still dope, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it is. I heard the first 7 so far.
And
but
guess what?
Can I tell you what I really call him?
What's up?
Trav is going to be hosting the Lip Service holiday special for Christmas. So give it up for Trav, man.
Really?
Yeah. As long as he says his Instagram handle right now so people can follow him.
Go ahead. You want me to give it?
Yeah, you give it out, Trav. I don't want people getting mad like, oh, Trav don't want his name out there.
So it's AKA_twin.
AKA_twin. Trav's about to be a star.
All right, Trav.
But listen, what I'm really calling, I just want to drop one of the clues bombs for somebody else real quick, and then we'll let y'all go. Shanetta Yvette Wilson. Drop one of the clues bombs for her.
Who's
Yes,
that?
absolutely.
She is a lady that was standing in Dollar General minding her business in the dollar store, and she farted, minding her business, and somebody said something to her about her farting in the store, and she pulled a knife on them and told them to mind their business. And I totally agree with her.
You know how many people in this studio would have got stabbed, okay, if that was the situation? But yes, thank you, Trav.
Bye, Trav.
Bye.
Anthony, what's up, Anthony?
Hey, good morning, DJ Envy. Good morning, Angelique.
What's up? Get it off your chest, bro.
Hey, I'm kind of mad at you a little bit, DJ Envy, because you guys are everybody's supposed to be protesting the NFL, but you give the scores for the NFL, but you don't give NBA scores instead.
I give NBA scores when it's closer to the playoffs, man. It's too many teams. It's a lot of teams in the NBA, man. And right now, these games don't really matter. You know what I mean? When we get to the playoffs, I'll start doing the NBA scores.
Yeah, I get it. But, I mean, you got to at least cover the Lakers. That's the best team in the NBA.
The Lakers is definitely not the best team in the league. What are you watching?
I mean, I'm from California, Southern California, so, I'm a Lakers fan.
They definitely not the best team in the NBA. Try the Warriors.
The Warriors.
Or the Raptors.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, and one more thing.
Or the Nets.
Not the Nets.
Since Charlamagne isn't there, you guys should piss off Charlamagne by having Darnell Rollins come in, because they kind of look the same, they sound the same, and just have them put on the Scully.
Trust me, Donnell already pitched that idea. Donnell already pitched that idea to us, trust me.
And don't disrespect Darnell Rollins like that, man.
And I look way better than Charlamagne.
His hairline doesn't look like he got the cheap seats on his head like Charlamagne's does. His hairline is way back there.
All right, man.
All right, have a good weekend, everybody. Everybody be safe this Friday if you're going out. And,
okay, you're very chatty.
Damn, you. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
You got something on your mind, let it out.
Kayla.
Envy.
Good morning, Kayla.
Envy.
I love you, Envy.
I love you back.
Angela, I love you too, but I'm mad at you this morning.
What'd I do?
Yeah, I'm on the way to work. I'm vibing to Meek, and you want to talk about 45.
That's what I said. Meek Mill, we don't want to talk about no Trump. Hope he stump his toe.
Look, I'm just trying to help you. And actually, that's really good news, because what it means is
awful.
that there might be some more information, okay, that could get your president impeached.
No, Charlamagne would have had some choice words for you this morning. But I love you, Yee.
All right.
I understand where you're coming from, but it's Meek Day.
There you go.
All right, Meek Day. Good news today.
Hello, who's this?
I got paid.
Yo, what up, Envy? Snackman.
Oh, my goodness.
Snackman, where you been? Snackman is our resident stand-up comedian.
He's not our resident anything. He's a guy that calls.
Be nice.
I'm at work right now. I'm working the belt right now.
You're working the belt?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That's what I do on my job.
So tell us a joke, because that's your job, too.
Oh, boy.
All right. What do you, oh, hold on. I gotta go. I'm so sorry. I gotta go.
Yo.
Damn, he got yelled at. Did you hear that? Oh,
Brianna.
Hi. Hello.
Brianna, what's up? Get it off your chest, mama.
Nothing. I'm just really depressed.
You can't curse, Brianna.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm really freaking depressed.
Why, man? You and your boyfriend having problems?
No, actually, he's just in the Army, full duty, just doing amazing. We're really happy, but I went out with my girls tonight for the first time in 3 months, and I can't even go home and get none because he's stationed somewhere. So
I'm sorry. Well, you know what to do, girl. Fantasize.
You got a dildo?
Girl, minding my business.
I don't know why I said that.
Like,
The joke's about to come. You got a
Okay.
finger?
Envy has a dildo that
I knew it.
he's got for
I knew
you.
it. You got a finger?
Oh, Lord, here we go.
Envy likes 9.5. How much do you like?
Shut up. You have a finger? just
He's
fantasize.
about 9.6, so you know.
Okay, so Envy, he's bigger than your dildo.
Stop it, man. Mama, you got a finger? Just go home and take care of yourself and think about that man. Take pictures and send it to him.
I do, absolutely.
There you go.
See, Envy be taking pictures with his dildo and sending it to
A
Gia.
little depressing. But Angela, I absolutely adore you. I listen to you all the time, and to be honest, listening to other people's problems has helped our problems. So I appreciate you very much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I love you. Have a great Friday.
Welcome. Y'all too. Bye.
Bye, Mama.
She's about to go masturbate right now.
Yep. Hello, who's this?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, China. What's up, Mama?
All right, so I'm pissed off completely this morning, but I've been pissed off for about 3 weeks. I ain't been to work because my dad passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's
Rest in
2
peace
years
to him.
old.
Our condolences.
Damn, well, he's in a better place.
Thank you. Well, so they say. So here's
That's what they say.
argument. So
Okay.
that's what they say. So this is why I'm upset. So once my father passed away, his sisters decided to take over everything. My father didn't have a beneficiary, right? So me and my sister, first and 10, they decided that they needed money. They had policies and everything. They needed money, so they wanted to see me and my sister basically fail at it. They took our father to South Carolina, told us our father was just a show. I'm literally driving back from basically a 24-hour trip from I'm about to curse. I'm sorry. From South Carolina. My 2 aunts are dead wrong. These 2 fat bitches, yick and yak. Man, y'all understand how upset I am right now. They took my father's body away from me and my sister and left it in South Carolina. My father ain't never been in South Carolina. He ain't never leave the United States a day in his damn life.
Damn.
So to take my father's body from us, left us without any closure. So that's why I'm so upset this morning. Y'all have no idea.
Damn, I don't even know what to say to make
she
you
just
feel
wanted
better.
to talk to us and vent, so we appreciate
I did.
that.
I needed to vent. Oh, and I almost hit somebody this morning on purpose if y'all want that.
No,
Don't do that.
No.
Oh,
China,
my
you
God.
calm your ass down. All right?
Please
do
don't hit nobody.
No, she was cursing me out, so I told her, listen, bitch, crosses the green, not in between.
All right, China, let's play. Let's pray. Are you driving now, China?
And China, just like you're going through a lot right now in your life, we never know what other people
China.
are going through either.
China, are you driving right now?
I literally just parked in front of my building. I'm about to get up out
All
of
right, let's pray. Let's pray for China.
And let's pray for everybody around China.
Heavenly Father, please help China out right now.
And please, for anybody that comes across China and is in her path, God help them too.
God help them too. Please don't let China punch no bitch in the face. Please don't let China.
I'm gonna kill a bitch with my fingers.
No,
please don't.
China, stop.
Heavenly Father, please don't let China kill no bitch. Heavenly Father, China does not know what's going on right now because her daddy died.
She's
Give
going
her the
through a
strength
lot, please.
to be stronger and to do what's right. Amen. Say amen, China.
Amen. Hallelujah. Holla back, y'all.
Holla back. Y'all. All right, China, have a good one.
I don't know if this is going to work.
I don't know either, but we tried. All right, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. Don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
All right. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Now, Charlamagne is out. He's in South Africa. So, of course, we're going to open up the phone lines and let you give Donkey of the Day. So, if there's anybody you want to give Donkey to, your mama, your pappy, your baby mama, you never know with people out there. It doesn't matter. Your coworker. If you want to give anybody Donkey of the Day, we're going to start taking your calls, 800-585-1051. So we're going to clear the lines.
Someone wanted to give you Donkey of the Day yesterday, I saw.
For what?
And your comments. Because we were at the Barclays yesterday, and we posted a picture in the middle of the court, the basketball court, with his arms folded. And what was your caption?
Working on my free throws.
How could you be working on your free throws standing with your arms folded in the middle of the court?
I was about to stretch. I had to stretch first. All right, well, let's get to the rumors. Let's talk new music.
This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee. On The Breakfast Club.
So listen up.
Yes, a lot of new albums are out today, new songs as well. Little Baby's album, Street Gossip, is out today, featuring Gunna, Gucci Mane, Offset's on the album, 2 Chainz.
Okay.
Have you had a chance to hear that yet?
I haven't heard that yet. I'm excited about Lil Baby Knox.
Well, here's a little snippet for you of Lil Baby featuring 2 Chainz and Gucci.
Okay.
Pull up any kind of way I wanna, she know. I got that dope up persona. Drop
I spit a 20 on quick piece. I run it back like a P6. Add it all up, it's a real me. I'm ballin', I need to quit me.
Okay. All right.
How that sound to you?
I want to hear Lil Baby album. You know, and I also want somebody to walk around me and do ad libs all day. Like, I could be like, hey, what's up, y'all?
We definitely don't need that.
Yep. Like, I need that. All right, okay. Never mind.
All right, other things that happened. Chance the Rapper shared 2 new songs. It's called My Own Thing featuring Joey Perp and The Man Who Has Everything. Meek Mill, of course, his Championships album came out as well. I know you were extremely excited about that, and we do have some snippets for you from Meek Mill's new album. Now, first off, we have this song right here. It's called Trauma.
And in the 13th Amendment, they don't say that we kings. They say we legally slaves if we go to the bank. If you don't stand for nothing, you gon' fall for something. And in the 60s, if you kneel, you'll probably be killed.
I like his album, man.
That sounds good.
I really
haven't heard
like
it yet.
his album.
All right, now here's Meek with Cardi B. The song is called On Me.
I want a freak, nasty, that'll grant all my wishes. Yeah.
I've been hardworking and humble, but believe me, I heard of the mumble. I do not fuck with your kind. No. I do not fuck with your vibe. No. I am a big boss. I do not come in your size.
Oh, damn. Okay. Okay, I'm not mad at that.
It's going to be a great weekend for music. Shout out to Cardi B. Shout out to Meek Millie.
Now, Meek Mill also has a song featuring Drake, of course, and it's called Going Bad.
I've been having my way out here, yeah, no, that's facts. You ain't living that you said, yeah, we know that's cat.
Just a little 10-piece for it, just to blow it in the mall. Doesn't mean that we involved. I just going bad on them anyway.
I am not mad. This sounds really great so far.
I'm telling you, Meek Mill's project is amazing. It's a dope
you know who
project.
else is on this album?
Oh.
Jay-Z
The
is
greatest
on the
of all
album.
time.
Yes, I know you're excited about that. And so is Rick Ross. It's called What's Free.
No red hat, though Michael and Prince, me and Ye. They separate you when you got Michael and Prince's DNA. Like a resort, my house bigger than yours, my spot. Come on, man.
Jay is the greatest of all time. I don't care what age he is.
My house bigger than yours, my spouts. Come on, man.
He's the best of all time.
Wow, who is he talking about? No red hat. Don't Michael and Prince me and Ye. Whoa. All right, also just the Alchemist, he has an EP out today called Bread. Danny Lay, that's our homegirl.
All right.
You know, that's my baby. The Plan, her album's out. Her EP's out today. And Earl Sweatshirt has an album, some rap songs out today as well.
Okay.
Also, I want to make sure I get a lot of these artists out here that
put out projects.
Big Crit, he dropped a surprise EP as well called Double Down.
Okay.
All right, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Report.
All right, now get on the phone lines right now. Like I said, Charlamagne is not here, so if you want to give somebody Donkey of the Day, we'll start taking your calls. And let's get into the joint, one of my favorite joints off this album, Meek Mill featuring Rick Ross and Jay-Z. We're going to play top of the hour. We're going to get that on. I want you to listen to the lyrics. This record is so tough. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Oh, hell no.
Goodness effing gracious.
Ouch.
Good. I don't know who pissed Jay off. Goodness.
I think I know.
Gracious. He's the greatest of all time. I know y'all say I'm on his nuts, but he is the greatest of all time.
2 things can be true.
Shut up. Let's get into front page news now. I hate you, man.
All right, since Meek Mill's album Championships is out today, let's do some good news because that's what you wanted to do, right?
Yep.
Now let's talk about what happened in Utah. A police officer spent hours watching a woman's children while she was filing a domestic violence report. So I don't know if anybody has ever had to file a domestic violence report, but it can be really difficult because you're already going through a lot of trauma, and how they treat you once you get there can be the difference between you saying, you know what, forget it, I don't want to do this, and losing your mind, and you feeling reassured while you're going through these things. So a woman was going there. She showed up at the West Jordan, Utah Police Department, and they had a police officer that was watching her children while she talked to a victim advocate and filled out the paperwork. So they did snap a photo of Officer Robert Lofgren. He was holding the woman's baby. It looked really nice, very sweet. They said it isn't easy for women to seek help in escaping an abusive situation at home. Cheers to her for her bravery and to this officer for his compassion.
Wow. I mean, you know what, and this is going to sound maybe dumb, but we should start a program where if women need help going to the police station, they need encouragement, there should be some brothers that'll say, you know what, I'm going to go with it to show that support. So if a cop is not taking her serious or people are not taking her serious, she has that support system. That would be dope.
Man, if you've never, I had to do that one time, take somebody to go file that report. And when I tell you, it was hard enough for me to even get her to go to the police station to file that report. But once we got there, I have a friend who's a police officer. You know, shout out to him. He actually came. It was his day off. And he made sure that we walked in right away, right through to the back. And they were very nice. And I'm sure they were just great to her.
Right.
But I was just thinking it was hard enough for her to do it. Any little thing could have made her be like, you know what, I'm changing my mind. I'm not doing this. So thankfully that did not happen, and it's just difficult. All right, now let's talk about Starbucks. Starbucks has implemented a new plan. They want to make sure that you can't watch porn while you're in Starbucks. You think that's inappropriate, right? To be in Starbucks watching porn?
I mean, there's certain places you shouldn't be watching porn.
In
maybe
public.
Starbucks, maybe public, maybe on a plane.
Yeah, that's rude. All right, so right now they're going to be doing this whole filter situation. They don't have a lot of details about how Starbucks is going to filter. So, but they are figuring that out because a lot of people had issues with people looking at porn in Starbucks. Mm-hmm. But Pornhub has already been proactive in finding a solution. Now Pornhub has a Safe for Work Pornhub page. So that page, I guess, is going to have other types of content that would be more appropriate.
Or that could be a way to go around the, I guess, the limits that you could go around and actually watch porn. Because, you know, they have sites where you can actually go to a different site and you...
You know a lot about this, MP.
Never mind.
You sound like a guy with
Never mind.
You sound like a guy with a 9.5-inch dildo.
Shut up.
All right, so as we get that information, we'll know. But you guys, please don't watch porn in public. Mm-hmm. That's all. That's your front page news.
All right. Now, when we come back, Trey Songz will be joining us. We'll kick it with Trey Songz. Of course, he has a new movie out called Blood Brother. His album came out 2 days ago on his birthday, 11/28.
His project.
Yeah, his project. I'm sorry, his project. We'll kick it with Trey when we come back. Don't move. It's the Breakfast Club.
I feel like he's triggered today.
Trigger? All right, well, we'll talk to him when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building. He just celebrated his birthday. He just released the album, and he has a movie out today. A lot going on. Trey Songz.
What's cracking?
You got a lot, man. You making a lot of money out there.
Not just an album, a double album, 11 and 28. And Envy was actually trying to
listen
to
mixtapes from where in my day, man.
Those mixtapes, you just let them go.
Yeah, man. I mean, when you stream them now, I guess they albums. But
we don't know what to call them anymore.
Right. It's like whatever. It's a project.
Yeah, Envy was trying to listen to it up here, but he started getting too hot and bothered. So
Yo, stop it.
He's going to have to wait till he gets home.
We're not going to start this interview like this or close this interview like this.
No, you said you had to wait till you get home.
Bro.
All the time.
You didn't say that just now?
What he said?
Envy.
What?
Don't make me pull up the audio.
Yeah.
You didn't say, I'm listening to this Trey Songz album, but I can't listen to it up here because I got to be in the mood with my wife.
I did say that on a couple of songs.
That's real.
A couple of songs. We're not going to start this. Leave my wife out of this interview.
Let's do that.
See? Good.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm in agreement.
So, surprise album. Why'd you drop a surprise album?
It's a project.
Man, you keep not listening to what I'm saying, man. It ain't albums. Yeah. That's just music.
Okay.
I feel like in today's day and age, like you have an overflow of music. Like I've always made a lot of music. I always put a lot of music out. So my fans been asking for music. So I just put out, some songs I thought that they would like at this time. Mm-hmm. I'm working on an album now. I don't think those are albums.
Now let's talk about Blood Brother, because you are heavy into this acting, and it's actually really nice to see you in this starring role in a movie.
Thank you.
Now, was this the flick you shot in New Orleans? You was in New Orleans?
Yeah, it was.
Tell us about it a little bit.
Like we shot it 2 years ago in New Orleans. So it's finally coming out. It's a film about childhood friends that kind of go their separate ways. Mm-hmm. I think not to the extremes of this, but I think everybody can relate to that in a place where as though you're going to a different place in your life and your friends trying to pull you back to where you've been. You know what I mean? And you got to make decisions on whether you're going to go where they want you to go or you're going to go where you need to go for yourself and the people that love you. So I got to do my own stunts. It's an action-packed thriller. Like I was jumping, driving,
climbing over gates.
Climbing over gates, driving cars. Like I wanted to do more stunts than that. I probably did like 98% of my stunts. Maybe.
Any injuries?
I'm the number one stunner. Nah. No, it's actually, yeah, like, but it didn't really count for nothing. Like, I messed my ankle up, I messed my knee up. Like, I had to climb through a grocery store, like, the back of a refrigerator through actual bottles and stuff. That was like day one.
Damn.
I had to tussle with an actual wrestler from WWE. Shout out to R-Truth.
Oh, so you was getting busy, and you play a cop in here.
Yeah.
How was that, playing a cop?
That was cool, man. I mean,
you feel like an informant now or something?
Nah, stop playing.
Especially with the climate. Like, did you have any doubts? Like, nah, maybe I shouldn't do this.
Nah, I mean, that was definitely a conversation with the director, with the people involved in the film. Cops in the black community ain't really in a great place right now.
But you used to be a guy from the streets, and then you became a cop. right, in the movie?
Not me. I mean,
Oh, you
Trey
weren't?
Songz. I'm talking about you.
I'm talking about in the movie.
Yeah, you gotta differentiate. You gotta differentiate. Yeah. So I think Sonny is a guy that actually changed his life path, and he's a person with morals, which I think we in the black community, we in the black and brown community see a lot of cops lacking morality. So it was important to me to actually speak with police officers in the New Orleans and Algiers community, and I spent a couple of days with them, just talking about how they address certain situations, how they move, how they handle themselves. And I think it was great for a black man to be the person with morality in this. Like, it's actually a white boy going crazy, and 10 years ago you wouldn't have had that.
Right. If you don't know,
those roles would be reversed.
Your best friend in the
blood
flick,
brother.
your blood brother is a white kid, a white
wild
kid,
white boy.
wild white boy, that they were kids together, and
he gets locked up.
For some reason he gets locked up. So
No, he actually takes the blame for all of y'all.
He did the
guys
crime. You can see
together.
it. He did the crime.
I mean, I'm not gonna spoil
It's
it.
in the summary.
trailer.
It's in the summary. And
The summary.
The summary. It's in the trailer.
As the
It's the trailer.
journalist.
Right. So the white boy gets locked up, and Trey picks him up out of jail, and he continues that life, and we see him and
Trey's
Trey
a cop.
battle each other throughout the flick.
Sonny's a cop.
Sonny's the guy.
I'm not no cop.
Sonny's the guy. Now, you said you did 98% of the stunts. What stunts didn't you do?
It's one stunt with his stunt men actually jumped from a second story window.
You were like, nope.
You was like, nah.
No, I wanted to do it. They wouldn't let me.
I'm glad they didn't let you.
Who didn't let you? Was it Kevin Lyles? Like, enough's enough, Trey.
No, it was
Whose man
actually
is
the
like enough
director.
now?
Directors,
like, we
director,
need you to film the
production,
rest of
everyone.
this.
They like, yeah, we're gonna make sure you safe. They let me drive a little more than they thought they would. They let me tussle a little bit more than they thought they would.
Did it make you look at cops differently, being that you actually played a cop in the movie, and then you also sat down and met with some cops? Does it make you look at what they have to do in a way? Because we always look at it from our point of view, right? As civilians that have to deal with the cops and how we feel when the cops approach us. Did you look at it from their point of
I've
view?
always kind of understood cops from a point of their nervousness. I've understood that they have families at home. I've always understood that. What I haven't understood is how the good cops never speak out when the bad cops go crazy.
True.
How did you feel the first time you saw yourself on that screen in this movie, watching yourself? Is it like a surreal experience? Like, damn, I'm starring in a feature film.
Or what did Mama's song say when she seen you up on there, making her baby proud?
Oh, she came down there and checked it out. And
Did she
everything.
cry?
Nah, she ain't do no crying. It's just a different experience, like being number one on the call sheet and going and knowing. And I had this conversation with the director before we actually. We chose to move forward because I turned this down 2 times before I actually did it.
Why you turn it down?
I wanted to focus on music. And I felt like if I was going to act in a film, I had to dedicate a certain amount of time and a certain amount of passion and realness to it. Just because y'all giving me this role, just because I'm Trey Songz, if we're going to be real. So for the people that act all their lives, the people that take acting classes from the time they're 5 years old, they're
looking at you like,
they're looking at you like, okay. And those are real actors on set.
Right.
So for me, it was more important that I have the time to be able to dedicate real passion and really be able to do it instead of just saying, okay, cool, I'll take that and I'll take y'all money and I'll do a half-ass job and y'all put it out like it's 2 years later. But I was there when I wasn't supposed to be there. I was there when other people were shooting. I was looking over the director's shoulder. I was really involved in everything. Anything I put my name on, I really want to make sure that it's, especially in that area, because you'll see musicians go over to acting and they do a half-ass job and they never come back. When I step into it's much like when I did Texas Chainsaw. They was like, do you need your own truck? Do you need your own this, that? I was like, no, I want to ride over with everybody else. I want to be like, I want y'all to dumb it down for me so I can feel what it feels like to be a first level actor, because that's what I am essentially.
Harder too?
Of course. I mean, people
critique them all.
Yeah, and it's not even that they critiquing me hard. It's just people are familiar with me as a person, as a brand, as what they know me to be. So it was very gratifying to me to hear people that know me say, when I looked at the movie, I didn't see you up there.
All right, we got more with Trey Songz. When we come back, don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Trey Songz is in the building.
You think people critique you too fast? Like, we were reading Rolling Stone. They did
what album?
The project. They did the project. They were talking about the project that you released. And I was like, I can't understand how somebody can critique something so fast.
I don't understand how critics can critique anything when they don't do it. That holds no value to me.
Yeah, no,
whether you write for Rolling Stone, whether you write for Billboard, I don't give a who you write for. Yeah, like anybody can have an opinion.
It was just so harsh. And I was like, the album just came out less than 24 hours. So how could you possibly digest it? I'm sorry, Project just came out less than 24 hours ago. So how could you possibly digest something that much?
I don't even read critic reviews because of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think for a person to listen to something a half a time and have a full 3 pages to write on it, like, you just getting an assignment done.
Thought you changed on us a little bit.
Why?
What you thought?
Because they called yesterday. It was like, Trey's coming and he wants to know if he could bring his dog. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
I didn't ask y'all that.
You didn't ask?
No, is my dog here?
Didn't they say that yet?
No. But you want to hear something funny?
That was on the ride. It was like, Trey wants to bring his dog.
So,
you think I would ask if I wanted to bring my dog?
Trey would just bring his dog. I was like, you wouldn't ask.
That's what happens when you get production companies and movie people involved, and they think you got to ask and double gate check everything.
But what about, so the dog you were bringing, that was Kane?
No, it's a new dog.
See, now, I have an issue with this, Trey. What happened to Kane?
Kane can't be around the new dog too much because they eat different food. Halo? Yeah, Halo. Look, you all informed, asking questions you know the answer to.
What type of dog is Kane? You tell us. I don't know.
A French Bulldog?
Yeah, he's actually a French Bulldog mixed with a Boston Terrier.
Okay. I met Kane before. He was actually my Valentine on Valentine's Day one year.
That sounds so crazy. I met Trey's Kane before. That sounds crazy. But go ahead.
I didn't say
going.
Trey's Kane.
Oh,
I said
right,
I said Kane.
All right, go ahead.
You said Trey's Kane.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So now Halo gets to come out, but Kane has to stay at home?
No, Kane good.
You can't treat these dogs like you treat women, Trey, okay? You just
Kane
get a new one,
good.
leave Kane at home.
No, Kane is good. Kane been spoiled. He been an only child for 3 years. I got a new dog. I have to make sure that she eats correctly. I have to make sure she's cared for correctly. She has to take medicine every day. Kane will get in the way of that process sometimes.
She said like you mistreat these women. That was kind of,
I didn't say that.
I skipped all over that.
One.
I skipped all over. I gotta learn to ignore bull.
Nah, just making sure. Are you a bachelor now, or have you settled down yet?
No, I'm doing what I want to do.
What you say that?
I'm saying, when did that stop?
I'm doing what I want to. I told y'all last time I was up here. I'm not gonna tell y'all my business.
Oh, okay. So he's doing something, but he's not gonna tell us his business. So we just gotta look on social media.
Yeah, tear down as soon as y'all see it. Like, I'm not telling y'all.
Who would tear you down?
Y'all tell everybody down. Do you not know this is the Breakfast Club?
We don't tear nobody down.
Yes.
You got friends.
Of course you do. But the Breakfast Club is all about clickbait.
That is not true.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Right. Well, that's why the name of this interview is going to be MVS about Trey's Kane.
Angela E is the balancing of good journalism here.
You think so?
I do.
She's the one that throws the most stabs.
No,
I don't.
Yes,
I'm the nice one.
What?
No, Charlamagne is.
That is true.
All right.
That is true. But she throws some haymakers.
Y'all don't get tired of people coming up here and y'all thriving off their mishaps and
hold on. I just to be very clear. I do not thrive off anybody's mishaps. I actually always try to understand people's art and help them out and promote them.
Yeah, I'm just saying it seems as though.
No.
You think I thrive off people's mishaps, Trey?
I think the whole show does.
You are lying.
No,
I've
I'm
never
not.
felt like that.
I would love to see a 5-minute clip of Breakfast Club positivity.
You know the crazy part about it is when we do that, it's kind of like people don't see that side. You know, we could bring people up here talking about real estate and how to invest in their own community. People don't see that. We could talk about...
Why don't they see it, though?
Because they don't click on it.
But those are things that people don't click. They'd rather click on me saying...
So what's the balance of that?
We air both of them, and we hope that people get the help.
No, of course you air both of them, but what's the balance?
Like, we just had these authors for Color Girls Who Have Considered Politics.
Right.
I thought that was a great discussion.
Trying to get African American women into politics more.
And they talk about their history and their background in politics. I felt like that was a pretty great, positive interview. I have my book club, so we bring authors up here a lot, and I think that's strictly on
dope.
Promoting their books.
No, that's dope. I think I don't think it's y'all. I think whoever running this need to focus on positivity in the black community.
Yeah, we do that a lot, and you know sometimes it's difficult because it's what people prefer to click. You know, what I mean, no matter what we do up here is positive in our lives that's positive, people will prefer the negative things or something.
Right. So I think y'all should also assert that in the interviews to the people y'all interviewing.
Yeah, we do.
And uplift those people.
Trey, you don't think this was uplifting for you? We talked about
No, I think it's great. I'm just talking about the Breakfast Club in general.
I think sometimes people also lump us all together. Like, we're all individuals with different personalities and different things going on. So sometimes we get
But the Breakfast Club is the Breakfast Club.
Right, for what one of us says. So it might be a balance of different things. But I think people look at the huge headline or something negative, and they think that's the whole show.
We just did a radiothon, raised over $200,000 for mental health. We did one last year. We raised over $800,000 for Colin Kaepernick. So I think there is a balance. I think just people see the negative.
That's what goes viral.
Right.
You can't,
That's like my life.
Yeah.
That's not true. But people love you.
Yeah,
no, most definitely. But the culture of journalism, the culture of especially hip hop journalism and pop star journalism is to bring people down.
I think that's true. I think a lot of people. I think that is what hip hop is about, and people love to see in hip hop, and that's what they click the majority of. I would agree with that.
You know what I did enjoy seeing recently? Watching Tory Lanez and Joyner Lucas, right, go back and forth with their battles. I thought that was nice because everybody knew that was like a friendly competition thing. Who's better, Joyner Lucas?
See, but I don't understand that. Why is it friendly competition when talking about shooting each other? How is that friendly?
Well, because I think they knew that it wasn't going to
Yeah,
escalate.
but you shouldn't talk about that if you're not about that.
That's, the majority of the hip hop game.
But I'm not into that.
All right, well, see, Trey Songz is clearly on the other side of the law now. You can check him out in Blood Brothers.
Don't do that.
Well, Sonny.
Don't me like that.
Don't you do that.
I'm the same.
I'm just playing with you.
I'm the same. The judge pulled up the tape like, what do you mean, the police?
Don't you do that.
We've seen the issues.
Well, the movie is out today. The project is out today.
Oh, you corrected yourself.
I ain't messing with Trey today, man. Trey go a little crazy. I told you that time I brought Trey to the club and somebody threw a sign up and Trey stopped in the middle of singing R&B and said, what that gang sign mean? Let me ask you a question. I said,
and he always want to bring up old shit.
Well, pick up Trey's project right now, 11/28, and definitely go check out the movie Blood Brothers right now. And we
I love y'all. Those were questions I would just looking at my Twitter and stuff.
No problem.
All right, well, shout to Trey Songz for joining us. Make sure you check out Blood Brothers in theaters today and pick up his new album, 11/28.
Project. Envy, how many times did I tell you it's a project?
I know, he would look like he wanted to fight me. All right. Well, let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Did the Breakfast Club do anything positive?
Okay, we did raise money for Change for Change for the past 2 years.
We've had real estate people up here talking about real estate. We had credit people up here talking about credit. We had political women up here talking about how they got in the political game. Well, I thought we had some positive people up here.
I don't know. Maybe not enough. You guys got to work on yourselves.
You guys. All right. Well, 800-585-1051.
I do Ask Ye. I try to help people.
Yeah, we do.
Now, when you do Ask C&E, I don't know if that works out.
We help people.
I feel like that might be what Trey's talking about.
No, we help people. Well, let's open up the phone lines. Does the Breakfast Club do positive stuff?
We don't even take requests for Envy's Mix.
Yes, we do take requests. But anyway, call us up right now. Does the Breakfast Club do positive things? Call us now.
The day's not too positive either.
It's the Breakfast Club.
He might be onto something.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, we just had Trey Songz up here, and Trey seemed a little disturbed.
I feel like it's your fault. But,
it's not my fault.
Yes, he was saying that we're very negative.
No, we're not very negative. We just asked real questions, and he was saying that a lot of times he feels like the Breakfast Club doesn't do anything positive. And I'm like, that's kind of weird. We just raised over 200,000 this year, over 800,000 last year. We've had doctors up here to talk about, health. We'd had real estate people to talk about investing and all this other stuff. We've had
we have
many things.
Therapists who actually contribute to the show, and we have them actually reach out to people outside of this show to make sure that they're good and work on their mental health.
Let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
Hi! Hey, Boo!
You sound like my wife last night.
Okay, that was negative.
Now we're talking about the Breakfast.
Charlamagne there too?
You said what?
Charlamagne there too?
Yo,
he's not here.
Hi, you guys.
Hi,
I always call, and I'm always being directed to stay on the line, and I'll be on the line for like 2 hours, but that's only because I love you guys, and I'll be waiting for my moment. But, yeah, you guys give, like, a real cool vibe to the radio, because you let people express pretty much their everyday life or either like a scenario that's going on with them.
Okay.
And I think that's pretty cool because a lot of people don't get a voice and get to express what they're going through or whatever the case is, and somebody else probably going through it.
Okay.
You just have to give good advice and stuff like that.
All right. Well, thank
that's
you.
Nice. I appreciate you.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, it's Amavi from West South Carolina, man. What's up?
What's up, brother? We're talking about the Breakfast Club and positivity, man.
Can you think of anything positive we've ever done?
I mean, definitely the fundraiser. I mean, I feel like that's very impactful in the community, as well as, having everybody up, man. You don't have to always have, celebrities and rappers and everything, doctors and lawyers and everything, man. I think that's a good look at y'all, man.
Ooh, okay, I feel a little better. All right, thank you.
Thank you, bro.
Have a good one.
Hello, who's this?
It's Ray.
Hey, Ray, man, what's going on, brother?
Yeah. I mean, I think you guys do at least 80% positive to me.
That's what I thought. I thought we do a lot to help the community and try to uplift the community.
Wow, 80%. That's a good number.
I'll take 80%.
Yeah, like to me, like one of the stuff that y'all say, I don't know about it, really didn't know about until you guys broadcast. Like, as far as the black women not being the politicians.
God just interfered with his phone service.
I didn't know that until it was on your show.
Well, your phone is not positive right now. Sorry, brother. Keita!
Somebody didn't want to hear that.
Hey,
Keita, you think the Breakfast Club does a lot of positive stuff?
Yes, I do. I listen to you guys every morning.
Okay. What kind of positivity do we put out there? I'm just curious.
Examples.
I mean, you all did, like you did the Change for Change. You all did the stuff for Colin Kaepernick. You all talk about the mental health, and the importance in the black community, because a lot of us in the black community do not recognize it, or we feel like it's not, it's not us. No, it is. And then you all also, I love the segment when you all talked about the awareness, with kids, the stuff that we worry about as parents. I have 3 little kids, and just worrying about things like that. So you all brought a lot of awareness to it. And I just feel like this comment to say you all don't only do negative, I don't feel like that's what it is. For someone who listens to you all every single morning, y'all always give everybody the opportunity to call in and say, tell them why you mad or black. That's positive.
All right. Well, thank you, Mom. Let's go to one more line.
And shout out to Latham Thomas. She's a doula. She has that book, author of Own Your Glow. She just texted me and she said, y'all had me up there talking about black maternal health, and that's very positive.
Okay, well, hello. Who's this?
Yo, this is Todd, man, a.k.a. Cousin from 1135.
Todd, what do you think about the positivity? You think the Breakfast Club shows a lot of positivity, bro?
Yeah, sure, man. When y'all brought that financial advisor, when Meek Mills came up, when he was discussing his case, because that helped me out of things that what he done, and he like his lawyer about old cases and stuff like that. Charlemagne about things that go for the economics and stuff and especially when him doing his book things, showing people y'all always show light, man. Y'all always show light to a lot of things, man, because people have questions and they scared to ask.
Right.
But when y'all start showing shed light to a lot of things, y'all doing a lot of positive things, man. But I mean, you can't cover everything, but y'all doing a great job, though.
Okay. Well, thank you. I think we do a lot, from voting to mental health to having community leaders up here, investing in real estate, cleaning your credit, asking. We try to do as much as we can to be positive. Yeah, we ask those questions that people want to know, but we try to do as much positive as possible. Now, Yee.
Yes.
Let's get back into those rumor type of things. We got rumors on the way?
Man, I wish this was positive. Wait, let me switch what I was going to talk about. Yeah. Let's talk about a new stage musical that's being developed right now, and I'm definitely going to see this one.
All right. We'll get into that when we come back. Keep it locked. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. The Breakfast Club. Now, let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Muhammad Ali.
It's about time.
What's going on?
Rumor report. This is the Rumor Report.
Talk to him.
With Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, there's going to be a Muhammad Ali stage musical that's based on the When We Were Kings documentary. So, I love musicals. I love going to Broadway plays, so I'm excited about that. In addition to that, I want to see Tina Turner's when that comes here. I want to see The Temptations when that gets here. I know Cher has a play on Broadway right now. Now, they have adapted the book for the musical, and it's going to feature songs that were originally sung at the music festival that was organized around the fight. Like those are songs by James Brown, B.B. King, the Pointer Sisters, the Spinners, Bill Withers, Celia Cruz, and all of that. So should be pretty exciting.
I have to go to Broadway more. We'll take my kids to more plays. We live in New York, and I really do. I'm going to go see the Rockettes on Monday or Tuesday.
You know what's so funny? So I was on a flight. Where was I going? When I was going to Detroit, and the guy sitting next to me had just came from seeing the Rockettes, and he was showing me pictures.
Yeah, I'm going to go see them this week.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm going to take the kids. I hope the baby likes it.
All right, now Kevin Hart is going to be producing a South Korean movie called Sunny Remake. It's a comedy drama. It's called Sunny. It's a remake. It's going to be called Bye Bye Bye. So it was one of Korea's highest grossing films back in 2011. It's about a band of 7 women that reconvene 20 years after graduating high school when one of them is battling a cancer diagnosis. Now, he tweeted out, "I can't say this enough. I am beyond proud of my team at Heartbeat Productions. I have made it perfectly clear that the only way that we will succeed is if we put the work in, and that's exactly what we are doing. The sky is the limit for us. If we keep this up, let's go." Cardi B is going to be performing at the 2019 AVN Porn Awards. She's going to be the first featured female performer at the awards who will not have to take her clothes off.
The Porn Awards, okay.
Yes.
They're going to pay her a lot of bread. Cardi's getting a lot of money out there.
So they're saying there's going to be a lot of perks. She's going to be able to get all kinds of sex workshops that she'll be able to attend. I wonder if she will.
I'm sure she just wants the money.
The AVN Awards are huge. Have you ever been to them or heard about them?
They invited me a couple of times, but they wanted me to take my clothes off, and I just wasn't in that right place or right mind.
They should do a dildo demonstration on you.
A what?
All right. Well, I'm Angela Yee, and that's your rumor report.
All right. Geesh. All right. Up next is Donkey of the Day. Charlamagne's not here, so we're going to let you give Donkey of the Day to whoever you want.
I know y'all love this part.
800-585-1051. Phone lines are wide open. If you want to give Donkey of the Day to anybody, call us up right now. And let's get into another Meek joint. Meek's album is in stores right now. The album, I said in stores, it's online. You can download it, streaming. The album is amazing. It's that inspirational music. It feels good, sounds good. And let's get into a joint since we were just talking about her. Let's get into the Meek featuring Cardi. We're going to play top of the hour, and we're going to get that on. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Get donkey of the day. Yeah, you dumb ass. You get donkey of the day. Yeah, you dumb ass.
You are a donkey.
It's time for Donkey of the Day. Donkey of the Day, huh? I'm gonna fatten all that shit around your eye.
They want this man to throw them blows, man. They wait for Charlamagne to tap these gloves. Let's go.
They had to make the judgment of who was going to be on the Donkey of the Day. They chose you.
It's the Breakfast Club, bitches. Who's Donkey of the Day today?
Victor!
What's going on?
Who you want to give Donkey to?
I want to give Donkey of the Day to Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God, and DJ Envy for never picking up the phone when somebody trying to call y'all.
We just picked up the phone for you.
Yeah, how could you say that when you're on the phone?
I've been called for like 10, 15 minutes now. Y'all don't pick up the phone.
All right, well, we just picked up the phone for you now, so take the donkey back.
All right, y'all have a good day.
Okay.
You ain't take it back.
It's a reverse donkey.
Right. Trav.
Oh, that doesn't sound right.
Trav. What's up, Evie?
That's reverse. Oh, it's Trav.
Trav.
They said Tav. What's up, Trav? Who you giving donkey to today, Trav?
Uh-oh.
Listen, I need the big girl who drives the white Kia in my new apartment building to come to the front of the congregation.
Wait, what happened?
How big is she, Trav?
Oh, she big, bitch, in that little ass white Kia that she drives. And she tried it the other day.
What happened?
She really tried it the other day. She parked in my parking spot because my new building, the parking garage, flooded. So all the parking spots is messed up. But my side of the parking lot didn't flood. So I still have my assigned spot. And she parked there, and I was leaving out, and I politely asked her to move. And she told me no. So we got into it, bitch. So I had to call my cousin. And, like, she really
Trav, you called your cousin to fight this woman?
Who is your cousin, Trav?
My cousin Kiki and Kimmy.
Oh,
because
my God.
she was really trying to get buck with me, and I don't argue with people.
Trav,
So
let's do
give
a
her-
woosah.
Hee-haw, big bitch. Hee-haw, you big bitch. All right.
Now, Trav, I might need Kiki and Kimmy now. All right, so
For something.
you hold on. I might need them. I might need them Philly chicks.
They be down to go. They ready to go always.
All right, Trav. Stu.
What's going on? Good morning. What up, though?
What up, though? Who you want to give donkey to, Stu?
Man, I want to give Donkey of the Day to the devil himself.
Who's that?
All right, man. It's been a trying year for me. It's been a trying year for a lot of people, but, the devil losing, man. We still here. We still doing what we got to do, This was a hard year, but it's coming through, and I'm getting plenty of blessings. I'm reaching out there and claiming what I want, so he deserves it.
All right, yeah, the devil. We rebuke you, devil. That's what I was supposed to say, right? Yeah, we rebuke you, devil. Thank you.
Rebuke, Envy,
what'd I
not
say?
rebuked. Give Envy donkey today for making up words.
You know what I meant.
We rebuked you.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, Carl, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes, get it.
I want to give the donkey of the day. Envy, I got your back, by the way. I want to give the donkey of the day to the dude who called yesterday trying to give DJ Envy the donkey of the day for the dude. He was talking about
Uh-oh.
What was it?
You just messed up your whole donkey.
You
Let's
don't even know
start.
what you
Let's
did
start
there.
all over
He got
without.
my back, though.
Start all
Let's
over
go.
without the curses.
I'm driving right now.
Start over without the curses.
All right. He had called trying to give DJ Envy the donkey of the day for if somebody breaks into your home, you shouldn't gun them down and all that. But now forget that. Last time he broke into your home, bro. You can't protect your family.
All right, so let me explain to the people. Yesterday, somebody gave me donkey today because I said if somebody runs in your house to try to rob you, they should get a shot in the ass. You should be able to shoot them in the ass. That's what I said. I ain't say kill them. I said, but if they in your house, you got to protect your family.
But what if they have a gun? You don't know what's going on,
If
so
they
that's
got a
why
gun,
you
then
do
can kill
have
them.
to.
If they
Yeah,
got a
you
gun,
do
you
have
can
to
kill them.
protect yourself.
But if they running out, you can shoot them in the butt or shoot them in the leg. That's what I thought.
Well,
Now shoot him in the front. Connecticut, they ain't no self-defense. So you got to shoot him in the front.
All right, shoot him in the foot. All right. Thank you, bro. Our listeners are crazy. Hello, who's this?
This is Chris.
Chris, what's up? Who you want to give donkey to, Chris?
I need to give it to Joel Santana, man.
Uh-oh.
For what?
Y'all been missing it all week. Y'all gonna talk about love and hip-hop. And that man showed up with no teeth. Y'all talking, he talked all that trash about, oh, no, it wasn't true. And then he got on love and hip-hop and said, oh, yeah, it was true.
Well, he didn't say that. He said that picture in particular was photoshopped.
Yeah, he said it was photoshopped. And he got his new set of teeth now.
By the way,
that man was doing his thing, man, and then it sounded like he got a mouthful of cotton balls.
Would you want
to?
Would you want to see Kimbella up here?
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm gonna work on that for you.
And leave Joel's alone, man. Joel's getting back at it. I'm happy he's getting back into the music, man.
They're actually planning their wedding right now, so I guess they're dealing with a lot.
Okay, I ain't mad at that. All right, donkey of the day. All right, now when we come back, it's Friday, so you know what that means.
It's Freaky Friday!
And the Freaky Friday question comes from where, Yee?
It's from my podcast, Lip Service.
Mm-hmm.
And Freddie Gibbs is on, and that's our guy, Freddie Gibbs. And we asked him about a crazy sex experience, and this is what he said happened to him.
Like when I f***ed her, and then she told me, she was like, on the floor. I was at a hotel, nice ass hotel, on the floor, and that bitch licked that off the
Like a puppy?
Like a goddamn puppy.
That's disgusting.
Now, Envy has a story about this as well, which he'll tell you when he comes back.
I do not have a story about
Envy,
this.
you did not tell us the story about that when I told you what happened?
No.
You said, you know what's funny? I have a story about that also.
I do have a story about that.
Okay, so we'll tell that we'll tell that when we come back.
See, that's why I hate telling y'all things behind the scenes.
I could have just said it. I'm gonna let you tell it.
All right, we'll do it when we come back. It's the breakfast.
But we want to hear your freaky stories as well. What is the craziest thing that somebody has asked you for during sex?
All right, it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. It's Friday, so you know what that means.
It's Freaky Friday.
That is Freaky Friday. Question comes from Angela Yee's Lip Service podcast. What happened, Angela Yee?
Yes, Freddie Gibbs was on, and I asked him about any crazy sex experiences he has ever had, and he said this.
Like when I f***ed her, and then she told me, she was like, on the floor. I was at a hotel, nice ass hotel, on the floor, and that bitch licked that off the
Like a puppy?
Like a goddamn puppy.
That is totally disgusting.
But you had an experience with that as well.
I did not have an experience with that. So you're leading the people on. What happened was, see, this is why I hate telling people things behind the scenes, right? So what happened was, you know, me and my wife and I, we have 5 kids. So we decided we wanted to even it out last year and make 6. But usually she gets pregnant 1, 2, 3. This time it didn't happen.
Envy, this story is going too long.
No,
just
so
tell
listen.
him what you did.
So I had to go to the reproductive doctor because I wanted to check my sperm and make sure everything was good with my sperm. So if anybody's ever going to the reproductive doctor, you have to masturbate in a cup so they can check the sperm. But getting in the mood is kind of difficult because it's a sterile room. So there's porn there that you have to watch.
You don't have to.
Yes, I mean, I had to. It's a sterile room. Like, you got to get yourself in the mood, all right?
You need a better imagination.
So what? So anyway, you know, there was not too many options. So the one option was big black guy knocks down white girl where white man watches. I wasn't into that. That didn't turn me on.
I feel like you would be.
No, that didn't turn me on. Then another one was white guy masturbates on the floor and the girl licks it up. I wasn't into that one.
I'm surprised at you.
There was not really anything for me. So I even complained after, and I was like, look, there's really no porn for me. And the lady was
like,
what
would that be?
The lady was like, she was like, I told him to get more Spanish porn. I told him, I said, I'm not Spanish, I'm black. But anyway, so I seen that porn there that day, so I was like, that's pretty nasty and disgusting.
What porn?
Never mind.
You watched it?
A little bit.
So you watched somebody put their stuff on the floor and the girl licked it up.
I did a little bit.
Finish on the floor.
I did a little bit.
We'll call it finish on the floor.
I did a little bit. So we're asking 800-585-1051. What's the craziest thing or the craziest thing somebody asked you?
I guess it's not that crazy
in
if
bed.
You watched it.
No, I was just explaining why I've seen that before. But anyway, what happened with you, Yee? Anything crazy?
You're not going to think this is crazy.
Okay.
But this guy asked me to spit in his mouth. And I know people do that all the time. But
like Katui? You know, I don't know how to spit, but like...
There's a lot of things you don't know how to do. But yes, and I don't know if it was like patooey, but like and I've seen people do this before, like the spit like drips out of their mouth into someone else's mouth. And I thought that was a little, I couldn't do it.
But did you do it?
No, I tried, but it felt weird. I don't know. I think I'm not into like spitting in someone's mouth. I don't think I could do it.
I mean, you guys know my stories. I done dressed up as a cowboy. I was Barack Obama. You know, I role play. You know, I pretty much, hey, whatever. But let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
Anonymous.
Oh, I know why you want to be
Okay,
anonymous.
this is going to be good.
All right, Anonymous. Now, what's the craziest thing somebody asked you to do in the bedroom?
Spit in his and lick it all up.
Did you do it, though? Did you do it?
No.
Yes, you did. You lying.
She lying, or else
you
she
said
wouldn't be anonymous.
I didn't do it. I did it.
Unless you going to do it.
Unless you going to do it. You did it. All right. Well,
No, I didn't do it. He stopped talking to me after that.
Wow.
See, you should have did it. You would have kept it. You could have been married right
If
now.
you don't do it, someone else will.
Well, they can have fun because I don't want all that.
All right, mama.
Because then you're licking back up your spit and his doo-doo.
Okay. Hello, who's this?
Hey, what's up, man? This is Curtis from Newburgh.
Curtis, you too tough to be talking about what you about to talk about, man. What's the craziest thing somebody asked you to do while sex?
Well, real quick, big shout out to all my homie Partisan Fontaine. Big up, bro. Keep doing your thing.
You know you shouldn't shout them out when we're talking about
Yeah, you
the
can't do
nastiest
all
things
this
you
right
did in the
now.
bedroom. But go ahead.
And another thing, Shorty wanted me to go in the refrigerator, man, and get her favorite condiments to put on her and lick them off, the mayonnaise and mustard. And I said, nah, we got to stop this right here. I'm not licking mayonnaise and mustard off you. That sounds like a mess of a sandwich.
She wanted to be a sandwich, yeah. And it probably would have upset your stomach.
She got a food fetish. And I'm like, yo, this ain't going to work because I don't like that. That's not cool. Whipped cream is nice. That's nice.
What if it was hot sauce?
I don't do hot sauce on body. Nah, no,
was she
thank
big?
you.
Was she big? Was she overweight?
You know what? That's the thing. She wasn't. She was a size.
She likes condiments.
Size 6.
She just like
She was
food.
a nice size.
Was she white or black?
She was a real nice size.
Was she white or black?
Excuse me?
Was she white or black?
Neither or. She was Latino.
What if it was sauerkraut?
Sauerkraut?
Nah, no thank you. Sauerkraut, that'll make your breath stink. Then the kiss tastes funny.
What kind of food would you? You said just whipped cream is the only thing that's acceptable?
Whipped cream is acceptable. I like cherries. That's nice.
She asked you for mayonnaise and not sazon or adobo?
Nah, that's the thing. I'm like, yo, what's up with
That's the thing.
adobo? That would have been a
Adobo would have been dope. All right, thank you, brother. 800-585-1051. What's the craziest thing somebody asked you while having sex? Call us now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Now, if you just joined us, it's Friday, so you know what that means.
It's Freaky, Freaky, Freaky Friday!
And the Freaky, Freaky, Freaky Friday question comes from Angela Yee's Lip Service podcast. Now, what happened when Freddie Gibbs came on your show?
Freddie Gibbs was talking about a sexual experience that he had where a woman asked him to do this.
Like when I f***ed her and then she told me, she was like, on the floor. I was at a hotel, nice ass hotel, on the floor, and that bitch licked that off the
Like a puppy?
like a goddamn puppy.
That is nasty.
At least she didn't ask him to look it up, and she looked it up herself.
That is super nasty.
Because if she would have said, okay, now you look it up.
That is disgusting. All right, but let's go to the phone lines. 800-585-1051. You know, Trav has called 3 times this morning. And here's Trav again. What's up, Trav?
What's up, Envy? What's up, Yee?
Now, we're talking the nastiest things or the craziest things somebody asked during sex. What happened, Trav?
So I had this dude, right? Basically, he wanted to eat my and he wanted me to fart in his face first.
Oh, my gosh.
Did you do it, though?
He ate it.
Did you do it?
He was a freaking and he told me the reason, he said, because it gives a little bit of flavor.
Wow.
But did you do it, Trav?
You know Trav did it. Trav.
Mind your business, Envy.
Trav did it. Trav, you nasty.
Trav, just answer. Did you lift a leg up when you did it, or was it just never
Trav,
mind,
you got to change your name on Instagram to Freak Nasty Trav.
There you go. Trav hung up.
Somebody. That's why he told that farting story earlier today.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, this is Rob. What's up, Envy? Hi, Angie.
What's up,
Hey,
Rob?
boo.
What's the craziest thing that somebody asked you to do while having sex?
Yo, son, I went to Virginia for a boxing tournament, and after the tournament, we picked up some shorties. Took her back to the hotel where we were staying, and trying to get it in. Shorty was nice, son. The thing was so I'm going down there to eat that thing, and then I had to go in my bag, really, to get my condom, because, it was next.
Right.
A bag opens up, and, my little protein and my bananas, all of that fall out the bag. So Shorty's like, yo, use the banana like a sex toy. I was like, hell no, I'm going to eat that. She was like, nah, use the banana. I was like, yo, you crazy. So now I got to think about every time I deal with this Shorty, you know what I mean? She want to put something up in her like that. And I'm like, nah, I'm eating that. That's my freaking potassium and all. Yo, I just was weirded out with that.
You should have put the banana in a bro.
Nah, man, I'm going to eat that.
You could have ate it out of that would have been different.
Envy would have did it.
I know he would have. Probably Charlamagne too, man.
Yeah,
but,
definitely.
Yo, Angie, I'm surprised at you, Angie. Why
What?
you do Trey like that, man?
What you talking about?
What you mean what I'm talking about, man? Y'all got under his skin, man, and then you made that comment about the police thing. Like, you know, it's too hot out here to be trying to equate somebody with police and all of that.
He plays a police officer in the movie.
See, you be playing too much.
But that's acting. You know what I mean? You try to equate that with regular life.
I try to tell him.
Listen to the interview. He wasn't happy with that. That's crazy. That's some Charlamagne crap right there. Don't
What?
do that, Angie.
That's not what he was mad about.
David.
What's up?
What's the craziest and nastiest thing that somebody asked you to do in the bedroom, bro?
All right, guys. So I met this girl on Tinder, right?
Oh, boy.
And we get to her house. We talked for a little bit. And she asked me before we have sex to let her go in her closet and told me to scream as loud as I can.
Just scream?
So wait a minute. So I know you probably did it. So you went in the closet and screamed?
No. She went in the closet and I screamed. And she told me to scream as loud as I can.
And did you do it?
Of course I did it.
Okay.
Did y'all have sex?
Yeah, after that.
Can we hear your scream?
Yeah, what scream did you do?
Oh, okay, yeah. Here's my scream. Ah!
Wow. I'm calling the cops.
Yeah,
That's you guys wanted the freaky story. I got you.
That's not too freaky.
All right, Dave. That's just kind of weird, Dave.
It's just weird, yeah.
That's very weird, Dave.
Nah. You know, you got to do it sometime.
No, you don't. Dave, where you from?
I'm from Lowell, Mass. How about you?
He said, how about you?
How about you?
Look at him making conversation. Okay.
Dave, are you white? Dave, are you Caucasian, Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All
I'm
right,
disappointed.
Dave. Well, nice meeting you, sir.
Yeah, nice meeting you guys, too. Have a good day.
Next time in Massachusetts, we'll give you a call and we'll have some...
We'll scream together.
Yeah, we'll scream together.
Oh, yeah. I'll show you guys how to scream.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks for being a good sport.
Have a good one.
All right. What's the moral of the story, Yee?
The moral of the story is, hey, if you guys are down with it, nothing is off limits. So don't ever feel ashamed of anything that anybody asks you to do, because people have all kinds of fetishes, as we've set up here before. So if you're comfortable with it and your partner's comfortable with it, go for it.
All right. When we come back, we got rumors on the way. What are we talking about, Yee?
We are going to be talking about a relationship that might be struggling right now. She was up here previously talking about how great everything was with her husband, but unfortunately, there's some allegations out there, and maybe they're not even true, but we'll tell you what they are.
All right, we'll get into that when we come back. Keep it locked. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. Now it's time to get to those rumors. Let's talk LeBron James.
It's time. She's spilling the tea. This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Yes, so LeBron has yet another movie project happening, and it's going to be based on his life, also based on his book Shooting Stars, about his youth basketball team and how he and his childhood friends beat the odds and won a championship and formed lifelong bonds. I actually read that book.
Okay.
All right. So, I mean, he has so many things going on. He has reboots of Friday the 13th house. He has all of that. Have you been watching his Jamel Hill show?
I seen some. You know, I'm very excited for LeBron. I love what he's doing. I love what he's taking outside of basketball, creating opportunities, creating jobs for other people. So I respect LeBron and that whole team over there.
All right, now let's talk about Mara Brockakil, and this hurts my heart.
Explain to people who that is.
Now, Mara Brockakil created the show Girlfriends and Being Mary Jane. She has this show called Love Is that's on OWN right now. I watched the entire series that's based on her relationship with her husband, Salim Akil, how they met, they fell in love.
She was up here, right?
Yeah, she was up here, and here's what happened.
I tell him I love him. Every morning I get morning beautiful. Morning handsome. It is a daily commitment.
Right.
It is literally like, I want to be with you. He's also more than my husband. I feel like even husband is very limiting to our relationship. He's my best friend. He's my business partner. So there's a lot of touch points for us to draw from to stay together. But he's literally my best friend.
Well, now there's these allegations of domestic violence and breach of contract by Salim Akil's alleged former mistress, Amber Dixon Brenner. Now, according to these papers that were filed, and they were just filed last week, she's accusing him, and by the way, Salim Akil is the Black Lightning co-creator, for breach of contract and saying numerous different things about their alleged 10-year affair. She says there were multiple claims of physical and sexual abuse. He would force her to perform oral sex and then urinate in her mouth. She also says that he stuck 3 fingers up her anus and started lecturing her, slapped her, strangled her during sex, took sexual pictures of her without her consent, would threaten her if she ever got pregnant, saying that he would dispose of her in a desert. And that if she cheated on him, he would stick her hand in a hot skillet of grease. He made her lick a wall, all kinds of things. Now, we don't know if these allegations are true, so these are just allegations at this point. But I can't imagine what they're going through, because when Mara Bracca-Kill was up here, she was so in love with her husband. Yeah. So this is just a very complicated situation. Now, her lawyer is saying the reason why she endured this abuse for so long, she was scared that she would get blackballed because of his power and prominence in the industry.
Wow, but for 10 years and it's just coming out now?
Well, she just, did this now. So that's why she said she waited so long.
Wow.
Because she was scared she would get blackballed.
Well, I guess we can't judge now. We got to hear both sides, I guess.
So this is just
but if that's true, that's crazy.
This lawsuit that has been filed against him. So we don't know what his side of the story is as of yet. Now, she also says that she had some ideas that she pitched to him, and he stole her ideas as well.
Oh, boy.
All right. Ariana Grande has launched a Dangerous Woman Diaries documentary series, and that actually starts now. It's an intimate look at her during her Dangerous Woman tour and some footage of her performing. So if you guys have YouTube Premium, you can check that out.
Okay.
And Steph Curry, I love this. A 9-year-old fan wrote a letter and got posted online, and she was upset she couldn't get any of the Steph Curry sneakers. Her name is Riley, by the way.
Really?
And she said in the letter, "Dear Stephen Curry, my name is Riley, just like your daughter. I'm 9 years old from Napa, California. I'm a big fan of yours. I enjoy going to Warriors games with my dad. I asked my dad to buy me the new Curry 5s because I'm starting a new basketball season. My dad and I visited the Under Armour website and were disappointed to see there were no Curry 5s for sale under the girls section. However, they did have them for sale under the boys section, even to customize. I know you support girl athletes because you have 2 daughters and you host an all-girls basketball camp. I hope you can work with Under Armour to change this because girls want to rock the Curry 5s too."
That's dope. That's a dope
Sincerely,
letter.
Riley Morrison. Well, he actually took the time out to write a letter back to her.
Uh-huh.
And he said, "I appreciate your concern. I spent the last 2 days talking to Under Armour about how we can fix the issue. Unfortunately, we have labeled smaller sizes as boys on the website. We are correcting this now. I want to make sure you can wear my kicks proudly, so I'm going to send you a pair of Curry 5s now." And they also have something special in the works for International Women's Day on March 8th.
That's dope. That's dope. That's a dope letter. I love the fact that young girls are standing up and they know what's right and what's wrong, and they're standing up for themselves. I love it so much.
All right. Well, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your rumor report. Mm-hmm.
And don't forget, coming up next hour, David Johns will be joining us. Now, he's the executive director of National Black Justice Coalition. We're going to be discussing World AIDS Day tomorrow.
Mm-hmm, that's tomorrow, and we're actually going to be doing free HIV testing at Juices for Life in Brooklyn, 277 Malcolm X Boulevard. So make sure y'all come. You know, I always support this, so I'll be there on site as well.
So we'll kick it with him next hour. And also, shout to Meek Mill. His album is out right now, Championship. I have to say, it's one of the hardest albums and best albums I heard of the year. I've been listening to it last night. I listened to it this morning on the way to work. I really love, I don't know if he A&R the project, if Coon A&R the project, or Dream Chasers, I don't know, but whoever A&R that
maybe
project,
Dallas
pick the beats and put that thing together. That project is amazing. So we're going to play a little Meek Mill mix this morning. So let me know your favorite Meek joint. I'm going to be playing joints off the new album, off the older albums. 800-585-1051. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.